Hey, welcome everyone. This is Mike from zozostockwatch.com, and this is going to be your stock watch list for Monday, the 20th of August. Some of these ideas might play out later on in the week, so keep an eye on some of them. And then each night I do a stocks to watch video for the next day. I also did a let's get ready for the week ahead where you have your economic information coming out, your earnings for the week coming out. We talk about some of the things that might be pushing the market either up or down. So take a look at that video. I'll be attaching it to the end of this video. So just a quick look at the SPY for this video. The SPY on Friday had a very good day after there was announced that a delegation from China was coming to the United States to talk about, I guess, negotiations on the tariffs. And so the market liked that. And Turkey also calmed down a little bit. So it was basically risk on for Friday. So they were doing some buying. As you can see here on the daily chart, we are back above the 10 SMA and the 5 EMA on the daily chart. Let's go ahead and get into that watch list for Monday the 20th. First one up is AMD. Actually, out of all the semi stocks, AMD Advanced Micro Devices held up the best. They did push it down to the 20 SMA here, but dip buyers showed up, pushed it back up. We have that $20 number up ahead, and we also have about $20.28 up ahead. So keep an eye on AMD, see if they want to break this one out as it's developing into one of the leaders. AVEO had nice volume on Friday, 4.5 million shares. They started to push this one up into the close on Friday on AVEO. So I'll have that one on watch. Probably most likely an intraday trade. Boeing, if you like the bigger names, it has this 348.50, 349 area up ahead. The 20 SMA on this name is at 348.78. So we're right around there right now on Boeing. So keep an eye on this one. You might get a continuation move if you can get up over those highs from Friday, and then you might get the 350 break for the bigger names there in Boeing. BBOX had some news over the weekend, so check the previous video. Let's get ready for the week ahead where I tell you the news. But this one will be on watch for Monday. BCRX. Also, biotech name holding up pretty well. This one had a high on Friday of 725. Volume a little bit light, but volume's been light everywhere. Volume doesn't pay, price does. So this one will be on watch to see if we can get some type of intraday setup on that name. Cara starting to turn back up, has that $19 area up ahead on Cara. Also volume a little bit light, but we'll be on watch. CGC, we actually traded this in the service on Friday. And we got in this name on Friday at 3106, and the stock popped all the way up to $33.88. So a nice move there. So this one will be on watch intraday on Friday. Looks like it has that 34 level, so it'll be on intraday watch for Monday on CGC. Would like a little bit of a pullback in it, and then we might get a new setup. But like I said, on Friday, the 17th, we got in this one at 3106, and the stock moved nicely for us. Next one up, we'll be watching CMCM. Now it's coming up off the bottom, kind of held this $8 area. It's kind of an oversold wedge pattern developing here. 1.1 million shares. The high on Friday on this was 933. So keep an eye on this one intraday. Could make a nice move up. If you notice, They do have earnings coming out Monday at on the 20th, so I believe it's after the bell. I'm not sure. I'll have to check that. Make sure you check that too. But last time it had earnings, it made a nice run up. So I'm going to watch this one again. CMCM. CNET was popping on Friday, but gave it back. Very volatile. Never found a way to trade this one. Has that 250 number up ahead. You see the expanding volume here. This is a China name, but we'll be looking for an intraday trade on Monday on it. CRON, once again, with CGC getting that investment uh, from STZ. Constellation Brands, right? $4 billion were invested into CGC. So we'll be watching CRON also because that one was turning up. We got a pre-market trade on this a few last week. I believe it was on Thursday. So this one will be on watch for the week ahead and tomorrow. Crocs holding up very well. Footwear and accessories has that $19 number up ahead. So if they want to try to push this one up, maybe a possible swing trade in CROX. CVM coming up off the bottom here, 1.4 million shares, has the $1.25 area up ahead. The high on Friday on this was $1.20, so keep an eye on that one intraday. DISC starting to turn the corner, has that $27 number up ahead. 3.1 million shares traded in DISCA, Discovery channel, so that'll be on watch for a possible swing trade. We're also getting back above the 50 SMA. EKSO pulled back, two-stick pullback here, still holding above the 10 SMA. Would like to see actually another day of downside action in this one, and then maybe we get the turn back up on EKSO, but we'll be on watch. GSM popping up, 2.4 million shares, has the 50 SMA up ahead at around $8.32, so still some work to do. Had a previous high on Thursday of 8.25. Maybe if they get it up over that 8.25 spot, we might get a continuation move in GSM. IDRA, spoke about this one on the previous video, had an upgrade from a tier 1 firm, price target $15. It's trying to get above the 50 SMA on the daily chart here. So this one will be on watch for an intraday play. IQ, we traded this one on Friday, got in this at 26.10, and the stock moved up to close to $27 on this name as some of the China names were making a turnaround. So we traded IQ when that news came out that China was sending a delegation to the United States, and we got a nice quick pop intraday on IQ. So this will be on watch. KWEB. Now, a neat little trick that TC2000 has, if you click on here where it says open component watch list of KWEB, you can see the stocks that make up this ETF, right? So Josh Brown was talking about this on, I think it was Thursday last week, saying that he was nibbling at KWEB. It contains Baba, Baidu, all the big China names. As you can see, it's down from about $64 all the way down to about 48. It is trying to turn back up. They're trying to get it back over the 5 EMA. So maybe if this thing could take out $50.50 for a longer term type of hold, like I say, you're getting some big names in here: Baba, IQ, JD, Baidu, BZUN, CMCM, Sohu. So a lot of top names are in this China Internet ETF. So keep an eye on that one for a possible entry and a longer term hold on that one. Mondelez turned back up. They bounced it off the 50 SMA, then it's been about 3 days up. Has that 43 level up ahead on MDLZ, so this one will be on watch for a possible swing trade. MJ is the ETF for marijuana. Trades on the NYSE, so it has such names as INSY in it, and it also has GWPH. Has a lot of small over-the-counter pot stocks in there, so if you want to keep an eye, if pot stocks start heating up, keep an eye on this MJ ETF for marijuana harvest. All right, so I'll be watching that one. Monster will be watching this one for a possible swing trade entry on this name. Monster chart is turning back up, looks pretty good. MTBC. About 263,000 shares traded in this. Nice solid candle on Friday. I'll be watching this one intraday. Would like to see more volume come into this. Now, it's traded in the past above 1 million shares. As you can see, it gets some expanding volume here and there and then gets these nice moves up. So I'll be keeping an eye on MTBC. Looking for PEN to try to get up over the 50 SMA. Now, there was some insider buying that I talked about on the Let's Get Ready for the Week Ahead, and PENN had insider buying on it. It has the 50 SMA, which is currently at 33.33. So this one will be on watch for a possible swing trade. RWLK has that 106 area up above and also the 200 SMA. Struck it on Friday. We came up to 108 on RWLK. They're trying to help out the veterans out there to help the disabled veterans. So this one will be on watch. Was on CBS Sunday Morning, I think about 2 weeks ago, and actually got some nice movement from that. Looks like the dip buyers showed up around 90 cents on this name, 1.5 million shares. So this one will definitely be on watch and possibly a day trade that could work out to be a swing trade in a good way if we get in it at a good price and it gives us a nice cushion as it moves up. We'll hold some for a swing trade. SAIL has been holding up very well, holding above the 50, the fast moving averages here. Has that $30 number up ahead. The high on Friday on SAIL was 29.28, so this one will be on watch. SFIX has that $34 number up ahead, so we're watching this one for maybe a swing trade. SONO. Looking for this one to take out $19 and hold above it on Sono, so that'll be on watch. A recent IPO. This one, they make speaker systems, so this will be on watch. Teva, you have Warren Buffett in the name. You have the EpiPen news in this one, so this will be on watch. Teva, Teva, TIK had a big move up on Friday on TIK. So this one will be on watch. We'll see how it sets up intraday. 5.7 million shares traded in TIK, Aero and Defense name. That'll be on watch. TLRY, another one of these pot names, has that $31 area up ahead. TLRY. Now this one, not easy to trade intraday, so it can be spready and can be volatile. So if you do trade this one, trade it with small size. True, holding up pretty well, holding above all the fast moving averages, the 50 and whatnot. We have that $13 number up ahead on True, so that'll be on watch. VSTM also will be on watch, holding up pretty well, holding above the 50 and the fast moving averages. Had a high on Friday of 842, maybe 855, 850 area. Keeps this one moving along. One that got a pop on Friday was WMIH, financial services sector. Nice closing candle here. 5 million shares came into this, has that $1.60 up ahead. So this one will be on watch. WMIH. And lastly, we'll be looking at YARD, financial services sector. Look at this expanding volume, 2.2 million shares on Friday. Came up to the high was $18.20. Now it pulled back from that. We're still way below the 50 SMA here on the daily chart. So I'll be watching this one. Not in love with this one. We'll see how it sets up intraday on YRD. All right, that's your stocks to watch list for Monday, the 20th of August. This is Mike from zozostockwatch.com. If you find these ideas are helping you out, please hit the thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate it. Also, if you could leave a comment if you have any stocks you're looking at, or if you have any comments about the stocks that I put in the videos, feel free to put some comments down there below the video. Once again, this is Mike from zozostockwatch.com. Have a good day trading Monday. We'll be out with another stocks to watch video on Monday night for Tuesday. Have a great night, everybody. Have a good day trading tomorrow.